Hi guys, it's James here from Optics Warehouse, your night vision and hunting specialist, and today I'm here to talk to you about the latest in night vision technology from HIKMICRO. Now obviously we've had the Alpex out for a good few months and we've seen the impact that's made on the market, especially with its real low light capabilities. So what's the next natural progression is obviously to invent a unit that has a laser rangefinder on it. So that is exactly what we have here. It is a very recognisable chassis from those of you that own a HIKMICRO Panther, which is the laser range finding thermal weapon scope. As you can see, it is a very similar design to that in the fact that obviously the smaller chassis with the LRF on top, but of course you've got an IR built in the top as well. What is unique to HIKMICRO and their night vision products system identify from thermal products, you'll notice obviously the green band on the front there. So it's, if you look at this, look at the Panther, you'd see the green band, look at this, look at the Stella, look at an Alpex, again, green band on the Alpex. Nice compact design. Makes it nice and easy and versatile for multiple different rifle profile setups. And what is a big bonus about it as well, unfortunately I haven't got some of the accessories with me here today because this is one of the first ones to come out, is that this can also be used as not just a weapon scope, but in the same principle as a Thunder and be used as an ultimate kit. So for those of you that don't know what an ultimate kit is, basically, so you buy it as a weapon scope, as an ultimate kit on the website, sorry, and you can use it as a weapon scope, as you can see here with the rail, or take the rail off. You can use it as a spotter, there it is, or you can then unscrew the end here, that simply slides off. You then attach a clip-on lens system, which much like Thunder is exactly the same as the Thunder, so it simply clips on, and then you put your collar on, and then you can use this on the front of any daytime scope. So you don't necessarily have to change your daytime scope to swap it over and have a day-night scope. You can simply add this on the front. Bear in mind though, as I say, you can only use sort of like low mag, so the highest you can use is 6.5 to 7 times optical mag on your day scope when using a front add-on. But it just makes the Cheetah a nice versatile piece of kit. You don't have to buy it as an ultimate kit, so this comes in 6 variants altogether. So we'll start with the weapon scopes. It comes in a weapon scope, obviously all will come with an IR, weapon scope with an LRF and without an LRF. If you just want a nice compact weapon scope, you can buy it as a clip-on with an LRF and again without an LRF. And then of course, if you want to buy it as an ultimate kit with an LRF and without an LRF. Runs off 18650 batteries, so makes life nice and easy. As you can see on here, just unscrew the top, nice waterproof seal there on top. That just comes off, open that one up, drop your 18650 inside there. 2 come in the box with a charger, so if you do run out of one, you just whack the other one in and away you go. Of course, you can buy your own separate 18650s, which makes it quite a nice versatile piece of kit. Onto the side, I will just turn it around that way. Onto the side, you've got your main sort of function button there. So you press it once and you can record, and then obviously you scroll through there. You've got your zoom, so 1 to 8 times digital zoom with a base mag of 2.7 times optical. So that gives you a range of sort of 2.7 to nearly 22 times optical mag. And so you scroll through there, and that steps up nice and smoothly. Press and hold, you go into your main menu, change your brightness, contrast, reticles, profiles, all that business. You've got your LRF button, you simply press that and obviously your LRF comes on and away you go. If you press and hold those two together and then release, that takes a picture. And then of course you've got your on and off button. If you just press and hold, it turns it on, press and hold turns it off, press it once while it's on, that puts it in standby mode, and vice versa to put it back in onto running mode. On the top here, as you see, the two sort of main bits on the body, you've got the laser rangefinder there, and you've got the IR there. Now, when you switch this between day and night mode, when you've got it in day mode, the IR doesn't come on. When you've got it in night mode, obviously the IR automatically comes on. Do remember though, like me when I first took the Cheetah out, I thought the IR wasn't working. All you do, when you do use it in nighttime mode, to take this rubber cap off the end, because when you do put it in nighttime mode, that IR comes on. If you put it on, you think there's no IR, I think, oh, what the hell's going on here? Do remember to take that one off. This is a focusable lens, so you can get it from obviously spot to flood, but it is only one sort of fixed power. You can see up to 400 meters in sort of perfect conditions with it on a spot beam. So remember, when you are finished, just put that cap back on the end there, like so. So, big question that has been asked about the Cheetah in terms of its low light capability: is it like the Alpex? the simple answer is it is very close to it. It's not exactly the same, but I say from having used it in the dark, it is nearly that sort of capability where you can look at it in the pitch black and you produce a colour image. It's slightly more pixelated, but it still produces a high quality image, and you'll see that in some imagery in just a bit. So it's still got that nice versatility there, that if you have a moonlit night, for example, you don't necessarily have to use any IR at all. Onto the front, you've got a nice bit of knurling there for your focus, and of course your flip around cap there, so it just makes life nice and easy. The only thing I would say against this is obviously, yes, it's on a Picatinny mount to go on there. There's no actually extra Picatinny on there if you wanted to put your own additional illuminator, but that's the only thing I would say against the Cheetah. So that's just a basic overrun of the Cheetah. Of course, as all HIKMICRO products, it is Wi-Fi capable, USB-C interface, so you can do your firmware updates via the computer, via the application, and then of course upload all your footage via each medium as well. Comes in this nice little carry case, as I said, with the 2 batteries inside as well. And obviously, depending on which configuration you buy, depending on what accessories you get with it. So, without further ado, you've listened to me drone on long enough. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you some footage and let us know what you think. And I can really show you the Cheetah in action on some rabbits, and hopefully we get some fox footage in there as well. Okay, so first things first, what I'm showing you here is the low light capability. This is in pretty much pitch black conditions. And as you can see, nice colour image there, 100 yards away. And there you go, pitch black. There's the same gate again. As you can see there, 111 yards away. Got this on the night vision mode, and the IR on the end there, as I said earlier on, is focusable. So you see me just taking it in and out, and that flash, that light across, you can see there is the LRF in conjunction with the top of the box. Of course, that box moves about as I magnify in, so I'm just going to the bottom of that gate. It's a bit of an odd light situation. This one we've got a bit of moonlight out as well, so obviously that's interacting with the IR quite a bit too, and then we just bump it up again even more so on the magnification, then bring it right out again. But you can quite clearly see the definition there between each individual post on the gate. So there you go, just ping it again. It's going to come up with a couple of different distances because obviously it may go between in between each of the struts along the gate there. But just highlighting out maybe the definition of the tracks there as well. If there were an animal there, it would be quite clear to see. There you go, see just the distance just changing because obviously I'm going through the gate either way. So there you go, what I'm doing now is I've got it without the illuminator on. So this is just using the ambient light about, as you can see, highly crystal clear image just in black and white. So turn the LRF off there, but you can still quite clearly identify your animal there, no problem at all. This is at 100 yards, and there you go. There it is in the colour to really emphasise how good this unit really is when you've got next to no light showing at all. Yes, it pixelates slightly, but then again, at the end of the day, let's say it's nearly pitch black, so it's working with very, very little light. So you've got to give it its due, absolutely. Certainly on par there with the Alpex, and you are getting a nice crystal clear display, allowing you to able to be more covert perhaps with your target rather than using a red glow of say the illuminator that's built in to the actual unit there. So what we're moving on to now, there you go, so no IR here, and I'm actually using a third-party laser-based illuminator. Massive difference, as you can see. Of course, these illuminators will help you go out even further. So I'm just focusing in there. You may notice it's starting to white out a bit, but we go on to some rabbits now. And you can see, there you go, rabbits playing around, no IR, just pinged them at 84, 85 yards there. Just trying to get them into focus. Of course, I'm not using any artificial light here. I'm just relying completely on the ambient light that is available. So I hope you enjoyed obviously having a quick look at it there. As you saw, I had it on a few different setups and occasions there, a few different bits and pieces, and I was using the IR on there, and as you can see on the tags as well, I was using a third-party IR just to show you how well it does actually work. You'll see on there as well, obviously there's me going through from like the pitch black, showing how well it works with a color mode in near pitch black, showing that sort of Alpex capability. So guys, that is the latest from HIKMICRO, the HIKMICRO Cheetah. As I say, comes in 6 different variants at the moment, all with LRF or without LRF, depending on what you choose, as a front clip-on ultimate kit or as a weapon scope itself. So of course, different price ranges on each one. Any questions, as always, please do not hesitate to get in contact with us via phone, email, or just drop a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I've been James, your night vision hunting specialist, and this has been another video by Optics Warehouse.